G'day folks, Mad Aussie here and welcome to the Aussie Report. In this episode we're going to take a look at Queensland Police and their new bid to employ 17-year-olds. This is quite controversial as far as I'm aware, and there's a lot of backlash over this too. So yeah, moving over to the website, this is news.com.au. It is titled Queensland Police Cop Backlash for Recruiting 17-year-olds. This is dated July the 4th, 2022. The video here is unrelated, it's domestic violence. The link for this will be in the description below if you guys want to come and look at it yourself. It says here, Queensland Police are facing backlash after announcing they will be actively recruiting teenagers to join the force. In a report by 7 News Cairns, the Queensland Police Service is encouraging new recruits to apply at age 17, 1 year earlier than they can join currently. As an alternative to tertiary education or vocational institutions, so they can enter the state's police academy as soon as they are of age. We want them here at 18. They will be out on the road at 18 and a half, Queensland Police Commissioner Katrina Carroll announced last week. What I want to do today is to encourage every 17-year-old in Queensland to apply for the Queensland Police Service. Minister for Police Mark Ryan made his pitch to young recruits with promises of being 1 day in the sky in a helicopter, 1 day out on the boat with the water police, on a push bike or on a motorbike. The decision has received a lot of backlash, with some expressing concern over fast-tracked training. Only thing I can imagine that's more terrifying than a Queensland cop is a 17-year-old Queensland cop, said one commentator on Twitter. Not old enough to vote or buy a beer, but okay to be a cop, pointed out another. Another said it was an incredibly bad idea. Policing is a job for sensible, mature people, not someone whose brain hasn't finished growing, they said. Others suggested it was necessary to find recruits with more life experience and education, not less. You know, it can't be that hard to recruit cops with at least a degree, said a commentator, not 17-year-olds who can easily be influenced by senior police officers to bend and break certain rules. When asked for a comment by news.com.au, Acting Assistant Commissioner Mark Kelly stated, "There are no changes to the minimum standards required by any person, with the 17-year-old applicants still being required to pass the required cognitive, physical and psychological testing and meeting the vetting, integrity, medical and interview selection standards, as well as have successfully completed Year 12 certificate or equivalent." The Queensland Police Service is currently undertaking its largest recruiting campaign that has ever been conducted. Getting the right people for the role is critical to ensure that we have the very best applicants to represent and serve our communities. Earlier this year, a submission for a state inquiry into police culture detailed widespread misogynistic behaviour, sexist comments and sexual harassment by male colleagues within the service. The Guardian reported some incidents involved male officers referring to an area where female detectives sat as a cunt corner, a male officer saying a female investigator was a good operator until her ass got fat, a male officer questioning if this rape is real or is she looking for a free pap smear, and much more. There are also reports of QPS officers failing to properly investigate the deaths of at least 4 First Nations women, along with damning reports of how incidents of domestic violence were handled. The call for 17-year-olds to join has also come after last year's internal Working for Queensland survey found that many within the QPS ranks had a lack of trust in the organisation's leadership, according to the ABC. So there's the end of the article. Please like, share, and yeah, definitely leave a comment on this one. I think the comments might be interesting on this one, whether 17-year-olds should be police or not. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.